Just drop a check and pay for all of their education, you know, and that's real because, all right, we look at it, you know, a lot of people are just they know no better, you know, you there's no other way. So if you know better, like you said, you do better.
You do better. If you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
And that's for real because and I'm gonna take that back. If you know better, you should do better. And because I'm gonna say they got a lot of doctors that know better, but they still smoke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They know what a smoking can do, but they still smoke.
I'm glad you brought that up. So I'm having this conversation with somebody. No, seriously, I'm having this conversation, and something came on the news, and they were like, "Oh yeah, all these young boys doing this and doing that," and I say, some of them are doing it just for the fact, like they have no business being on the street hustling whatsoever. But others are doing it because that's the only way that they know to hustle to survive. Because it's basically all about what you're taught. And so she's like, oh, well, you know what right from wrong. And I'm like, well, you only know right from wrong based on what you're taught. You know, based on some people back in slavery thought that it was wrong for a black person to be free.
Exactly.
Because that's what they were taught. Some people were taught that interracial couples shouldn't be together. I mean, it's based on what you're taught, right
but
and wrong.
What the Bible says? The Bible says that your ancestors are fools.
Right.
Period. So it's basically saying that, man, look, you could take whatever you want. You could take whatever you have, and you could let that be your foundation if you want to.
Right.
But it's up to you to take what you know and find out better. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of your parents nowadays, they tell you, don't do this, or don't do that, or do it this way, or do it that way, and all the whole time is wrong. Or like, it's like, I call it generation curses. You know what I'm saying? Good. Like, my mama got a project. When I grew up, I'm gonna give me a project. You know, my grandma had a project. My mama had a project. When I grew up, I'm gonna give me a project.
And now I'm pregnant with a child.
Exactly. But the whole time, you could get more than a project. But because your grandma and your mama condition you that a project is right or whatever, that's what you could get. Then that's what you're gonna do. But it's up to us to find out what's word and what's real.
Right. And the thing is, it's like, even with Christianity, I love to ask people to tell me why they are a Christian. You know, and don't tell me because you grew up in church. Don't tell me because
and that's
your
what
mom
basically everybody don't say. Because my mom
why.
and dad, I grew up, and I'm gonna tell you, being a Christian is not wearing no skirt long, not having no tattoos, not having no goals. That ain't got nothing to do with what being a Christian is all about.
No.
Being a Christian is saying that God, from this day forward, I'm gonna try to be Christ-like. And Christ-like is loving your brothers, your sisters. You dig what I'm saying?
That's the greatest.
That's all it is.
That's the greatest commandment.
That's all it is.
And it's not seeing yourself as better than